Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Weakly to the left. Gallo is there. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is.
Yet so far, can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
5-0 the final score today. Number 21 earns his 6th winning decision in this one with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Boston Red Sox. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Weak roller right side. Olson charging this one, and he'll step on first himself for the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Now, how do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Batting third baseman.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar going back on it, and it's gone into the monster seats.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Charlie Ellis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A weak chopper up the line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 hit in it. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Aaron Judge.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox. Brought to you by Majestic. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Tyler Austin. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. In there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Into the box now, Juan Rodriguez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Profar here to put it away for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Starlin Castro.
Way out in front. And that one stayed too low apparently. All over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kemp gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Hidalgo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hidalgo
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ben Gamel.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Rickard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Renato Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
Charlie Ellis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Here we go, boys.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Steven Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Montero.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Rickard moves to number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Juan Rodriguez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
just a touch outside. 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, come on now.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Where's that one now?
0-1, here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Renato Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Digging in once again, Charlie Ellis due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Judge is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Steven Montero.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another. Shot now, Tyler Austin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
In there, strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw.
Rodriguez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Starlin Castro, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Rickard is there, and they go down in a hurry. Tim Manning comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Number 21 earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Drew Hutchison was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
And a change to report here as they'll shake things up and bring on standing in number 15. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah.
Now to the plate, number 45. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of the season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everything.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Here's Kendrys Morales. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There's on to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another chance. Number 45. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, John, here we go.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. Forsythe rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Defoe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Carlos Gomez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Carlos Gomez.
The 0-1 delivery. Runner breaks for third. Hit on the ground out to short. Defoe takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy.
Digging in and looking for more, number 45. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Digging in once again, number 45. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, he got away with another pitch right there. He's been really struggling, and now he just throws another one right down the middle. Fortunately for him,
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Bounce to first. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 45. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 8-6 the final score tonight. Michael Pineda earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Vance Worley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
And a change to report here as they're going to make a move and bring on it. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Josh Donaldson.
Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in, Kendrys Morales, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Morales.
To short, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic.
At the plate, number 45. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Difo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilmer
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He really worked hard on this at bat to get to a count where he can get something to hit. Gets him 3-2. Gets a fast.
Striding in once again. Number 45 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone to lead off the inning.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Kendrys Morales.
2-2 right here. Here we go.
Hard hit to first. Bird gloves it to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Digging in to try it again. Number 45 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch. Nobody better.
The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Digging in, number 45. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6-5 the final. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Yusmeiro Petit earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
And a change to report here as they'll shake things up and at the plate, number 45. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, he's looking for that double play ball. He got the sinker, got the ball hit on the ground.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 45. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Russell Martin.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, number 45. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Carlos Gomez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Runner's on his way to third. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Saunders will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago.
So striding in, Devin Travis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Little chopper back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. 11-3 the final score in this contest. Toronto wrap out 19 hits. And a change to report here as they're going to make a move and bring on a defensive replacement. Stepping up now, number 45. He readies for his first plate appearance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saunders on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Kendrys Morales looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Kendrys Morales.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in, number 45. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Settling in now, number 45. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, number 45. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 45. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam. That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. 10-4 the final in this game. The New York Yankees with a big 17-hit attack. Luis Severino pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Aaron Sanchez And a change to report here as they'll shake things up. Into the box, number 45. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that.
Digging in, number 43. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The 0-1 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 45, as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of...
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Polanco.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Hit hard to short. Fielded clean. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Number 45 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there. Digging in, number 45. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit to third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And the runner's breaking for third. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlos Gomez.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Spangenberg is there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on it. Ready once again, number 43, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Knowles. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Knowles.
Ground ball left side. Frazier is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.